unaware to the Survey Corps, or Superfinals was slightly half not in. Well, the fact that he was kind of being controlled by his own anger was one thing, but the real deal was being done by an arch enemy of his. It was Lucas, aka Mega Legendary King Ghidorah. He was actually managed to put a mind control device on Super Final's head. The warrior candidates are not just his main target to kill. He wants to kill everyone. Well, actually, his main goal is to retrieve Eren Yeager. And so, if it was going to take him forever, he was going to retrieve Eren Yeager. And there was a reason why he wanted to retrieve Eren Yeager. He wants to use the Founding Titan's powers for himself, so he can create the ultimate monster. The ultimate man monster. Mecha Fire Ghidorah. Mecha Fire Ghidorah was Super Burning Godzilla's new arch enemy. Yes, sir? Make sure you keep a good eye on Super Final Wars. Whatever you do, don't let him out of your sight. And make sure that mind control device is, well, basically tight within his head. Lucas implanted the mind control device on his head. The mind control device was small, but it was there. Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, Super Destroyer 2021. What is your, goal here exactly? Well, it's simple. I intend to make the ultimate monster out of the Founding Titan's powers. Well, okay, but what do you intend to do with Super Final Wars? Will we keep him under your control, or... That depends. The only person who can free him from the mind control device is that Archiman girl, Mikasa Archiman. And whatever you can do, keep her away from him. Are you sending us to go onto the island? Yes. Whatever you do, don't let her go near him. She's the only thing that can snap him back to reality. What about that whole payback thing he wants to get on Gabby and Falco? Well, mainly he wants to get payback on Gabby, but Falco, he'll just ignore him. Besides that, we cannot let Mikasa go anywhere near Super Final Wars. If we let her go near him, then my plans are doomed. You hear me? Yes, sir. Now, go keep an eye on him. If you see the Archiman girl, stop her. Yes, sir. Super Destroyer 2021 gathered some soldiers, so that way they can go to the Archiman girl. Well, go keep an eye on Super Final Wars and make sure that the Archiman girl Mikasa stayed away from him. Although, he was curious on how is it that Mikasa is the only thing that can bring him back to reality. Meanwhile, the Survey Corps was discussing on how they were going to lure Super Final Wars. They planned on capturing him first, before figuring out what his true intentions are. They were not going to kill him. They couldn't waste a weapon like that. Well, not a weapon. A friend, a comrade, and a family member. They couldn't waste someone or lose someone like that. If they did, then then they'll lose their future. Not just their future, but their humanity as well. Then the commander came in and suggested that they actually use the warrior cannons as bait. Survivors is clearly after them. But right now, no one knows where the warrior cannons are. Commander. The commander turns his attention to Zilla 2000. I think I might know what can actually get Survivors' attention. Zilla 2000 instantly pointed at Mikasa, and everyone looked at her. Clearly he's overprotective of her, so if anything was going to happen to her, he'll instantly, even at his most peed off state, he would run in and protect her at all costs. This caught Lazy Azumabito's attention. She never knew that the heir to her throne, well, her lost heir, actually had a man kaiju as a bodyguard. Or was it something more than a bodyguard? So, we have the bait, but how do you suggest we should put Mikasa in harm's way? Simple. We make a booby trap. Make it seem like Mikasa's enjoying herself, and then boom, we just trapped her in, and then we just grab some weapons, and just act like we're going to kill her. And then Survivors will instantly detect her, because he has, well, he's a Mega Godzilla, basically, and Mega Godzilla's was detect anyone or anything that they're, well, a certain person who they're attached to and close to. It's like detect them being in danger or sense that they're in danger, and he'll go straight in, go to their location and protect them whoever is attacking them or helping them out in a tight situation. The commander agreed. First, they had to find Survivors his latest sighting. But then, Kinrata 3 had an idea. Why not set the trap on Survivors' favorite hunting grounds? I know there's one spot in particular where he likes to go hunt alone. So the plan was set. They had the bait, and all what's left to do was to make the trap, and then Survivors would come to them. It took hours. It would have taken 3 days if it weren't for the help of Kinrata 3 and the others from the main Kaiju Pack. Since they got the help from the main Kaiju Pack, they instantly got the trap done. And now play the waiting game. The Survey Corps was hiding, and so that way Survivors didn't detect them. Zilla tells, is it ready? Yeah. Mikasa, are you ready? Mikasa gave them a thumbs up, giving them their answer that she was ready. As much as she didn't want to play the role as bait, she was going to do it this one time, just so she can get Survivors' attention. Or at least bring him back. When the trap was sprung, and the weapons were slowly moving towards Mikasa, Mikasa just kept an eye in the distance. She just watched. And then, they heard a roar. Or Super Final Wars busted his way through the trees and looked around and saw Mikasa was trapped, and the webs were moving closer and closer to her. Mikasa just paid attention to his look. She looked closely, and his eyes, they weren't his usual brown or an eye color. His entire eye was red with a black pupil. Then she noticed a little red dot on his head. Wait a second. Are you being controlled? Sir Farms made his way towards Mikasa and busted the cage out. Before he could run away, Mikasa got in front of him. Sir Farms, it's me, Mikasa. Remember? Sir Farms just ignored her and just walked away. She then jumped on his head. He was shaking violently and trying to get her to get off him. Everyone was confused. Guys, help me restrain him! Everyone grabbed every body part, pinning him down to the ground. Mikasa, why are we doing this? Shut up, Armin. She looked closely and saw that it was indeed a little mind control device. She grabbed it and tried to pull it off of him. Ah, dang, it's stuck. What's stuck? Look at this. It's a mind control device. Someone's controlling him. Back at the Evil Man Kite Space, Lucas was very peed off. No, Super Destroyer 2021, what are you doing? Get there! I'm getting there as fast as I can. Master, I'm getting there as fast as I can. Answer 3, and Zilla tells him, help me out here. Sure thing. Mikasa, okay, on 3. And whatever you do, for the love of God, don't hurt him. Okay, on 3. With the help of King 3 and Zilla tells him, Mikasa has managed to pull the mind control device out of Super Final with his head. He screamed loudly in pain and rubbed his head on the ground multiple times. He ended up slamming his head on the ground multiple times. Then he just collapsed on the ground, not moving. Is he dead? Kingdom Death 3 checked his pulse. No, he's just knocked out. What the heck did this to him? Who in the name of Cybertron thinks that, hey, they have the right to mind control my friend like that? It doesn't matter. Let's just bring him back. Before they can carry Super Final Wars back, Super Burning Godzilla saw that Super Destroyer 2021 was moving in. Guys, we got company. Kingdom 3 saw that it was Super Destroyer 2021 and X-F Ghidorah. Ready for some action, Super Burning Godzilla? Oh yeah, I'm ready. Kingdom 3 grabbed Super Burning Godzilla and then threw him straight at Super Destroyer 2021. Super Destroyer 2021 just stared at his incoming opponent. Ah, crap. Just like that. And Super Destroyer 2021 went flying. He was Super Burning Godzilla holding on to him. Then Kingdom 3 attacked X-F Ghidorah. While everyone else was dragging Super Final Wars back to safety. Thankfully, Kingdom 3 and Super Burning Godzilla were holding them off for now.